Hey there guys, it's Kim George here from YourChicGeek.com, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to quickly make a prompt journal using ready-made interiors. Super easy, super quick. You can also do this from scratch as well in Canva or in any kind of design program that you're using. I'm going to be using one of the interiors that I have available over in my shop. For those of you that are interested, this is just a plain KDP journal interior that can be used for KDP books, and it can also be used for print. But I'm just going to show you guys how to create prompts or how to add prompts, and give you some tips and suggestions for creating your prompt journals. So before we even get started, let's just talk really quickly about what a prompt is. A prompt is just where you're asking someone to take action and do something. However, as I just stated, with journal prompts, you're actually gonna have things to do. So really quickly, wanted to just talk to you guys and gals today on how to do this. So a couple of places that I will tell you that I would recommend to go to if you're interested in trying to figure out, what kind of prompts can I add to my journal. So for example, one of the places that I love to look to get, just inspiration and some ideas for journal prompts that I can use is over on Pinterest.com. So simply over in Pinterest, for example, if you were creating a prompted journal for kids, what you can do is just go into Pinterest and just type in journal prompt ideas for kids or children or something like that. And then as you can see, they are giving an extensive list of different things, and in different ideas too. So you can see they have creative writing ideas for kids. Over here, they have this big list of 52 journal prompts for kids, fun writing prompts for kids that are 9 to 13 years old. So there is a lot of different prompts in here that you can use for inspiration for your own, okay? So Pinterest is one place that I love to go to find ideas for journal prompts. Now, another place that you can go to as well, for those of you who, if you just don't have the time and you don't want to try to go through and try to figure out, okay, well, what kind of prompts do I need to create and things like that and add to my journal, I would highly recommend heading over to Fiverr.com, because there are freelancers that are available on Fiverr that can actually create a set of journal prompts for you to use for a pretty small investment. So over on Fiverr.com, what you would do is the same thing. You would just go to Fiverr.com. I have a link below because I am an affiliate for them, but I do use Fiverr for a lot of projects. So what you would do is just go and type in and just do something like journal prompts. Let's see if I type that in. Okay, so here you go. So as you can see, when I typed in journal prompts, there's a whole lot of gigs that are coming up to where people are saying, hey, I will give you journal prompts for the wellness industry. Here's one right here. I will create a custom journal and writing prompts for you. She actually has a Fiverr's choice, and she only charges $20 to do that. And so you can definitely find some gigs on here, even if it's just a few of them, where they actually can do the work for you. So just kind of giving you guys some ideas on, what you can do. Now, I'm going to head on over into Canva, or I'm just going to show you really quickly how you would go about creating a journal with prompts. Now, I'm going to be using the 6x9 floral interior. Again, this is it's over and available in the shop. But if I wanted to change this around, you can easily do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a copy of this design. Okay, and so I'm going to change this around, and I'm going to do a journal with prompts for kids ages, let's just say 9 through 15 or something like that. Okay, so, and then I'll do 6x9. Okay, so first things first is I'm going to go ahead and kind of increase the size of this, and I'm going to start changing some things around, right? So this right here is a little more for a little more of a feminine kind of font. So I'm not going to use this, and I'm also going to take this flower out of here. And this is what you can do with these interiors. You can change pretty much anything with these interiors. So I'm going to change this from this Camellia script font, and then I'm going to go over here to the left, and I'm going to look for a more kind of kiddish or kitty. Kiddish is not a word. My brain is halfway working today, guys. Let's just see if I can actually type the kid fonts. Let's see if they have anything like that. Oh, they do. Okay, so I just went into Canva. Oh, this is pretty cool. So I just went into Canva, and over here I just typed in kid fonts, and you can see, guys, they actually are bringing up a list. This is really cool, of different kid fonts that you can use in Canva and apply them to your designs. So I'm going to use wedges. I think this is kind of cute. Yep. So I'll just kind of change this up a little bit. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the next page. And you know what? Actually, maybe I'll put a little kid over here. So I'm going to go to elements, and then I will type in kids. Okay. So I will add this little character here. She's really cute. She's a kid. Or I can actually take this out, and maybe I can add these kids here. Okay. So I can add them to this little journal, and I think that's kind of cute. And then I'm going to change these colors to black and white because let's see, yeah, because you know, with the journals and things that you're creating, most of them are going to be in black and white. So I'll just use a mixture of black, whites, and grays to kind of change up some of that. Whoop, I don't want their faces to be gray, but let's see. Okay, that's cool. And then I'll do this as black. Okay, so we just changed this up, and there we go for the introductory page. Now over here is where we have the actual journal itself. So I'm going to come down here, take this flower away, and then what I'm going to do is there's a couple of things that you can do with adding your prompts to your journals. You can actually add a prompt here at the top corner right here for the child to answer to or respond to, or you can actually take some of these lines from the bottom and add the prompts there. So the quickest way to do this is at the bottom, if you wanted to add prompts there, would be to highlight these two lines and just right click and then click delete. Okay. And so I've taken a prompt here, and it just says make a list of 5 things you want to be when you grow up. Okay. So I would just actually highlight this prompt, and I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to go over to the text section in Canva, and then I'm going to put a subheading, and we'll just decrease the font. But here's an example of adding it over here in the corner. Okay. And I would definitely make this a little bit smaller, and then I'm going to change the font. So we use wedges. Okay. And I don't think you can make this smaller. Actually, I'm going to use a different type of font because this is kind of capitalized, and I don't really like that. So I'm going to bring this down. Okay. And so I'm going to put the number 1 here. All right. And I'm going to make this left aligned. Okay. And then I'm going to just bring this over to the edge. Okay. And so I'm going to change this from edges. Let's see. They have finger paint. Let's see. That looks kind of cute. But let's Lazy Dog. Okay. I like this. So this is a font that's called Lazy Dog. Okay. That's over here. And like I said, this is a little journal prompt right here for kids. And again, you can kind of doctor this up as much as you want. So I'm going to take that away. And then this is 1. And that's the example of adding the prompt over here into the left. Now you can definitely kind of make this look prettier, make the font a little bit bigger, dress this up a little bit more, all that kinds of stuff. Okay. So some other things, again, that you can do to really make this unique would be to, again, just kind of add some more elements to it. So I can just add, like, let's see here. We have this little guy here. So I can bring him down, and I can actually add him to the bottom of this. And I think this is really, really, really cute. So I'm just going to change up his colors. And, oops, I need to probably add a black in there. Okay, great. So we'll do gray for the shorts. And I'm going off the cuff with the design. So please, guys, just bear with me. And there's still some bluish colors in there. Let's see. Nope, I need that to be black. Wait, where is it? I think it's here. Okay, now I can't see his arms. I can't hardly see him. Okay, let's see here. You can kind of see him. You guys kind of get the point. Okay, but this is an example really quickly of how you can do a journal with a prompt in it, or with prompts. And so what you would do is you would actually just take this, and I'm going to actually go to grid view here. Okay, and I'm going to delete a lot of these other pages really quickly. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So I'm just going to hold down Control on my computer, and just start highlighting all of these pages. This is like the fastest way that I've seen where you can do deletes. And so I'm going to right click, delete these 10 pages, and then I'm going to go back up. And then what I can do is I can duplicate this page, okay? And then I'm going to come out of click close grid view. And then what I've done is this is page number 1 with a journal prompt with a little kid. And then here is page number 2, okay? And so from here, you kind of get the idea. So you can add another prompt here. Let's see. What is your favorite toy? Something like that, right? And so from here, you can just kind of, make this as big as you want to or small, so on and so forth, okay? But, okay, so it doesn't look that much of a difference. So, but these are just showing you some ideas for how to add your journal prompts to your pages. Now, if you wanted to add the prompts, instead of adding them at the top and you wanted to add them at the bottom, you can just take this and copy or duplicate this. And then at the bottom, you can just do this. And instead of adding a 1, I would just probably take this text and center this text on the page, okay? And then, well, maybe you could, because it's number 1, right? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so instead of it being at the top of the page, it can be at the bottom of the page. And then you can still have the little kid here, and then maybe you can put something else. I'm actually going to add one more line here to kind of fill in the space a little bit. And then maybe you can add something else over in this corner. So let's find one more little kid, or let's see here. Okay, so I'll add her. Okay, so I'll add her here and put them here in the corner. And you're just kind of dressing up the pages. Or if you don't want that, you can just take her off and just leave it blank, okay? But then the prompt is going to be at the bottom with the child. So again, this is just an example of how you can quickly turn a plain Jane journal or one of the interiors that I have available, or just create your own to create prompted journals. Now, what I will tell you is, and I probably would go ahead and use the same font. That does look better. What I would tell you guys though is, aside from using the same fonts and things like that, is I would definitely recommend, making sure that you have a niche that you're going after when it comes to creating journals like this. Because when you head over to Amazon.com, I'm just going over here now, and I typed in journals with prompts. There are 10,000 different results on this. So if you're planning to publish journals on Amazon KDP and there are journals with prompts, you definitely are going to have to niche down as much as possible in order to create something that stand a better chance of, not competing with 10,000 other people. Let's see what we have here. Journal with prompts for teens, for depression, for kids with depression, for kids with depression and anxiety, so on and so forth. So you definitely just want to think of ideas and ways that you can niche down. Now I'm using and I mentioned this in one of my previous videos on the top 10 self-publishing tools that I use. The tool that is giving me this information is called the AMZ Suggestion Expander, and this is a Google Chrome tool that you can actually install. That's going to give you way more information, and it's going to give you a list of things that people are typing into Amazon in order to find more keywords, basically. So it's other things that you normally wouldn't see in Amazon that people are looking for. But I just wanted to show you guys really quickly how you can come through to create a cute little prompted journal that you can sell on Amazon KDP for passive income. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I didn't want to make it too long. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe. And this can be for anything. This can be, for any kinds of journal in any niche that you want to create a prompt journal for. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please be sure to share. Thanks so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys around.